Hi guys, Lee Gettess here with the Market Sense for the week of May 8th, 2018. The charts in this presentation are provided to us by the Trade Navigator software, which is provided by Genesis. Looking at a weekly bond market chart here, boy, very mixed signals, as has been the case for a while now. With the move back down here from this high, three bars down, and now we got one bar up, and it's not very impressive bar up so far. The scary part is how it exactly held that middle moving average right there. So I think that makes the moving average this week rather critical. That's let's call it 143.12. They really need to close this week above that, or this is going to look like the market's kind of pressuring them lower, which is a distinct possibility. As we explained before, going below the lower Keltner like this and then rallying back to the middle Keltner channel often leads to at least a retest, or maybe the lower Keltner again, or maybe new lows, and it could even be another leg down. At this point, they're really undecided, and this week's inside of last week, so there's no help there. Support this week is right in the around 142.04, let's call that, and resistance up here 146.08. I don't know that either of those are glaringly strong, but both of them probably bear watching. Mixed signals in terms of fundamentals in the bond market. You've got the Fed continuing to want to raise rates, and you have rising oil prices that might try to choke off the economy, and the Fed wouldn't want to continue to raise rates and choke off the economy. So, mixed stuff technicals, mixed stuff fundamentals. Stocks, well, they're mixed too, only for a totally different reason. Since this big break in February, they just kind of keep getting smaller. By that I mean the swing highs are getting lower, the swing lows are getting higher, and they're just kind of shrinking down to a point. That's a known pattern and often leads to a breakout in one direction or another. The problem I see here is the timing of this. Coming to that point and heading into Memorial Day, we often get summers where the volatility dries up a fair amount. So just because they shrink down doesn't mean they won't stay shrunk for the next few months. Not a prediction, just I know they can do that. So we're going to have to keep an eye on them and maybe be bored to death while doing so. We're looking at support this week roughly in the 2620 area down in here. Resistance is a test of the 2700 area right in this vicinity here. And this 2662, that's the middle moving average, and it bears watching this week, and it especially bears watching if we close above it, because after getting back above it here, these next couple weeks here broke down but then closed back above it, broke down, closed back above it. If they continue to close above it, it certainly is an indication the market may want to move higher. We've been talking about this momentum indicator being negative ever since the initial break in early February. But it wouldn't take a whole lot to get that moving average back above the RSI there. You can see they're very, very close here. Doesn't mean it'll go through, and if it does go through, it doesn't mean they're going higher. But it is a good indication that we may be seeing a little bit of strength. Little. Did I say little? Tiny? Yeah. Again, could be due for a breakout because of the way this is shrinking down here. I'm just afraid they could stay shrunk for a long time, so might take patience to wait for a true breakout to occur. So that's what we've got for you today. I hope you can find something profitable to get